Luis de la Fonte, the Spanish national coach. Now, the recent one going on currently, I think from the Spanish well-wishers, from the fans, and even those that are not even fans, is the fact that many people are suggesting that David Raya should be the starter for the Spanish national team going into the World Cup, which for me, I feel like it's a good idea. Nobody wouldn't want the best quality for the team he or she is supporting, right? Now, when you look at David Raya has really been consistent for the Arsenal team. I think he has won the Golden Gloves back-to-back 3 times in a row, and there are only a few goalkeepers that have done that in the English Premier League. The likes of Pepe Reina, the former Liverpool goalkeeper, Joe Hart, the former Manchester City goalkeeper in the 2011 to 2013 season. Now, this guy has really been outstanding. Like when you look at David Raya, when you look at his movement in the goalpost, so fast, some balls that you would even think, this ball have entered, David Raya has picked up. You understand? This guy he has been there, and I think one of the key players that made it possible for the Arsenal team to lift the Premier League this season. I think one of the key players is David Raya. This season alone, I think he has a total of 19 clean sheets and considered a total of 22 goals. This guy has been outstanding, amazing for the Arsenal team. When you talk about the build-up play from back, building up from the back, I think you will give that to David Raya. So when we talk about the numbers, generally, you will give it up to David Raya. Arguably, he's the best goalkeeper in the world of football currently. The best goalkeeper. So fast, the movement alone. Like, when I watch David Raya in the goalpost, it's just amazing to see this guy. So fast, amazing. Come on. But on the other hand, when you look at Unai Simon, I think Unai Simon is not totally a bad goalkeeper. Now, the club he's playing for is not really favoring him, right? He's playing for the Athletic Club. Now, the Athletic Club, their so-called star boy, Nico Williams, I think lately, he has not even really been a starter for the team. That's to tell you how bad it is for him, and not just to him, to the team at large. There's nothing to write home about for the Athletic Club. Right? Now, when you look at the Athletic Club, when you look at the defenders, right, you cannot compare it to the defenders David Raya is having. I think David Raya currently is having arguably the best pair of defenders in the world of football. The likes of Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba. Right? Now, when you look at Unai Simon has a total of, I think, 7 clean sheets this season, and he has conceded double the amount of goals that Raya has conceded. I think he has conceded 42 goals thereabout. Now, just like I said, the team, there is nothing to write home about the Athletic Club. But Unai Simon per se is not really a bad goalkeeper. I dare you to go and check his stats for the Spanish national team. Now, in the World Cup qualifying round, I think he has a total of 14 appearances and a total of 9 clean sheets, for God's sake. Now, Unai Simon got his first call-up, I think, in November 2020. Right? He has won the UEFA Nations League. He has won the UEFA Euro for the Spanish national team. You understand? Now, when you check his, he has a total of 60 caps. 60 caps, for God's sake, for the Spanish national team, with a total of 26 clean sheets. I think he has conceded more, I think 48 goals thereabouts. But now, when you look at this goalkeeper, he has been there both in the good times, in the bad times, in the small games, in the big games, and he has been consistent. Now, that's why I say I dare you to go and check his stats for the Spanish national team. I dare you to go and check his stats. And one thing I want to establish is the fact that you don't prepare for a battle in the day of the battle. You prepare before the day of battle. Now, this is a World Cup, for God's sake. Everybody mean business going into this World Cup. I'm not saying David Raya is a bad goalkeeper. But come on, one thing you must know is the fact that Unai Simon has been there for 4 to 5 years counting. So the understanding in communication between him and his defenders has been established, and that is key for me. It's not only numbers. Now, David Raya is good, but you might put David Raya in that post, but he might not, the communication alone, the understanding is not there, it's not established. So it might cost the Spanish national team. I think if you are suggesting that David Raya should be the first choice, it's not in the World Cup. That should be in the qualifying round. So that he should have established his communication, right? Establish his communication with the defenders that he should have sealed that communication aspect with the defenders in the qualifying round, but not in the World Cup. This is a crucial cup, for God's sake. Nobody would want to give in. So for me, I think De La Fonte, stick to your Unai Simon. Stick to him. Stick to him. You that is watching me, go and check the stats for the Spanish national team. This guy has been outstanding. He won the UEFA Euro for I think he has won the Golden Gloves, like the Golden Glove for the Athletic Club. Now the Golden Gloves in Spain is not really the way it is in the England. I think it's goal per ratio, right? In Spain in the 2023-2024 season, I think Unai Simon won that. I think it's called the Copa Trophy, and I think the last time any goalkeeper won it from that club Unai Simon is 1970. I think that season he has a total of 16 clean sheets and considered a total of 33 goals in 38 matches. Just like I said, the way it is in the Spanish league is not the way it is in the what's it called, in the English league. The Spanish league is more of like goal per ratio. So this guy is not totally a bad goalkeeper, right? So I feel like Luis De La Fonte, stick to your Unai Simon. The understanding in communication alone, that is key for me. Before even the numbers is secondary. You might be best in the goalkeeping aspect, right? You might be best in the numbers, but when that communication is not established, it would cost the team. It will cost the team, for God's sake. So for me, I feel like the best team for Luis De La Fonte is to stick to Unai Simon.